Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with Ousmane Dembele, as Dembele's agent is reportedly considering suing Barcelona over division of the 50.4 million euro transfer fee. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Neymar, as Neymar is reportedly determined to join Barcelona this summer, but several others are expected. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Only a couple of hours ago, Barcelona confirmed the departure of Ousmane Dembele to Paris Saint-Germain in a deal worth a total of 50.4 million euros. Going by your statement, it said FC Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain have reached an agreement for the transfer of Ousmane Dembele for 50.4 million euros. The official statement read from the club. However, minutes later, the Blaugrana amended the statement about the transfer with a new update reading as follows. FC Barcelona and the player Ousmane Dembele have been separated from their relationship by virtue of the player's unilateral exercise of a right concluded or included in his employment contract. The club, in strict compliance with the agreement, has not negotiated or agreed with third parties the terms of the disassociation. So, Mundo Deportivo has now reported the reason behind the change of the statement from the club. As per the report, Barcelona interpreted the private contract they had with Dembele to mean that they only had to pay part of the transfer to the player who was contracted with the club but not his agent, whose work is external to the club. As such, the La Liga champions agreed to pay 15 million euros of the 50.4 million euros transfer fee received from PSG to Dembele, while holding on to the remaining 35.4 million euros, leaving Dembele's agent Moussa Sissoko with nothing. This has seemingly not gone down too well with Sissoko, who is now seriously considering taking Barcelona to court over the matter. Dembele's agent does not agree with Barca's interpretation of the contract and is contemplating the possibility of suing the club over the division of the transfer fees. Despite the completion of the transfer, it appears that Dembele's saga might carry on for a little while longer. Of course, the Dembele saga still keeps on making waves, and it's just getting worse. Even after Dembele have left Barca, it seems as though the relationship is just getting worse. Like, it wasn't meant to be. Honestly, it wasn't meant to be. Now, his agent Sissoko wants to start another drama with Barca, saying that he was supposed to receive his own share of that 50.4 million. But Barca said no. This is a private clause. It has nothing to do with you. And that was the reason why the player's agent is very furious about the situation. He wants to sue Barcelona, and of course, I don't know how this will end up. It's just getting chaotic. I think everything will just look so chaotic. Like the relationship, any little bit of love that they have in their relationship is all gone. It's all lost, and there is no way turning back. Yes, Dembele have completed his move to PSG and stuff like that, but living in a club that he have been there for more than 6 years, how do we think the fans will feel? It's terrible. It's terrible. Dembele have left nothing that we can say he's a legend at Barca. And the way he's making fans to be so annoyed of his attitude. He have never delivered. He have never even lived up to the potential that many fans were expected of him. And it's just getting worse. And honestly, it looks so sad. Now, many people see Dembele as a betrayer, like a backstabber, especially Xavi. Xavi would definitely think Dembele betrayed him because Xavi showed a lot of love, a lot of trust. We quite remember when Xavi came in as the Barca boss. Dembele was almost banished to the stands after Laporta was furious about the kind of demands that Dembele's agent was putting forth to the table, and the relationship was almost getting shattered until when Xavi came in as the new manager and begged the club not to take any action against the player, saying that Dembele is the best player in his position, saying that Dembele is this, Dembele is that, just to please him. I don't know, but now we can see the real Dembele. Honestly, it's just the way things were meant to be. But it's really sad that the way things have ended between the club and the players, agent, and so on and so forth. It doesn't sound too well. It's a very bad image from Dembele's angle, and I definitely think Musa Sissoko is not helping Dembele in any way. Right from the onset, this Sissoko of a guy is not doing something that is beneficial to Dembele. He just seeks for his own personal, selfish motives first. Because Dembele will always say, no, my agent is doing this, I don't have anything. But to be honest, Dembele have to remove this guy. Because for me, he's not the good agent to bring Dembele to become, a great player. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona have finally confirmed the departure of Dembele to PSG, which means the club doubled its efforts to sign a replacement. One of the options which has come to the fore in recent days is Neymar. The Brazilian international is one of many candidates Barca are considering in their bid to replace Dembele. To that end, a recent report from Marca has offered a detailed report on Neymar's prospects of returning to Camp Nou ahead of the new season. As per the report, Neymar is determined to return to Barcelona as he looks to take the next step in his career. If it were only up to him, the Brazilian international would be dressing up as a Blaugrana tomorrow to face Getafe in the team's season opener. However, Xavi Hernandez has proven to be a major thorn in his side. The Barcelona coach has not been supportive of the Brazilian's return to the Camp Nou. Even though Xavi shared the dressing room with Neymar at Barca for 2 years, he prefers other options in the market. It has taken Xavi a while to build a positive and impactful mindset in dressing room. He does not want to risk breaking that harmony by signing a controversial figure like Neymar. The Spaniard believes Bernardo Silva can be the ideal replacement for Dembele. Barca, though, have hit obstacles in their bid to sign the Man City star. Neymar's return to Camp Nou won't be a straightforward process. Even if Xavi ends up giving the approval, there are other matters that must fall in place. For starters, Neymar must secure a termination of his contract with PSG. While negotiations are said to be going on, the French champions are reluctant to leave him for free and would want some fee. If it does happen, Neymar must admit Barca has a very different environment than the one he used to. He also must take a hefty pay cut in order to accommodate himself in the club's wage structure. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.